It was a still summer's evening on the Keighley and Worth Valley Railway. Some volunteer staff members travel a fair distance to work on the railway. Therefore, they are able to lodge in an old carriage positioned in the goods yard. One such volunteer decided to take an evening stroll around the yard to unwind before turning in for the night. Whilst walking amongst the antiquated sheds and rolling stock, something caught his eye. A man, or at least the hazy apparition of a man. Despite appearing quite solid, the haze made detailed features hard to distinguish. The volunteer, however, could still see that the figure was holding a long pole and seemed to be gesturing for him to come closer. Not only this, but past the haze, directly around the figure, the scenery of the yard seemed to resemble how it would have appeared many years ago, like staring into a portal back in time. Perplexed and terrified, the volunteer slowly edged forward to take a closer look, when all of a sudden the apparition faded away, leaving nothing but the still night air. After a not so peaceful night's sleep, the volunteer shared his experience with his colleagues, who, perhaps unsurprisingly, treated his account with disbelief. There was one old hand, however, the son of a railwayman, who had worked for British Railways long before the line was preserved as a tourist attraction. He said, "Oh, that's just Binns Bancroft that you saw. He comes back from time to time and has a look around. He still thinks that he works here." The story goes that around the turn of the last century, Binns was a coal merchant with a premises in close proximity to the goods yard. As such, he used to frequently be seen at the yard when a trainload of coal came in. Carrying a shunting pole, he would scurry between the wagons and shout orders at the shunters and engine crews, interfering with operations. In fact, they regarded him as a damn nuisance, yet various attempts to get him banned from the station and yard were unsuccessful. Tragically, yet rather unsurprisingly, he was killed. One winter's day, a coal train was being shunted into the yard and he was crushed between two coal wagons. It seems he failed to heed any warning the train was about to move, and the engine driver couldn't see him. A hallucination? Or a real-life time dilation and spirit encounter? That's for you to decide. Sleep well.